Hi YouTube, my name's Ben Jackson and today I'm giving my best personal technique to alleviate depression.
This is how legends are made.
Hi there and thanks for joining me on today's episode. Today I want to give you my natural, free and relatively easy antidepressant. Like I said before, suffer from mood swings, we can all feel frustrated and overwhelmed. I certainly kind of have moments where I could offer as being depressed or feeling something kind of contained with so many things wrapped around me that I need to resolve, and that can feel really overwhelming. I'm sure either you've been there in the past or you really understand what I'm talking about. So I wanted to give you my technique which really kind of gets me out of those situations. So something I use, it's a practical kind of tip which I really hope you get benefit from as long as you're going to apply it in this particular way. So what do I mean? So first off, a disclaimer as always, this is a kind of a general video, but the idea behind it is really to give you some stepping stones to get you out of feeling low or feeling depressed or however you want to describe those emotions which really aren't very healthy or very helpful. It is, as I say, a stepping stone. It's not about wiping all the feelings and thoughts you've got away. It's about creating a window of light in what can be a very dark space. And the more we practice this, the more light that we're going to get in from it. And that can be enough. And if you come out of a day feeling 90% low or depressed in some form, but 10% you've achieved this, well, that's a great start. And if next day you improve upon that and it's 20% and then 30 and so on, well, you can see where I'm going, that you're going to incrementally have a route out of how you're feeling. And that's key to today's episode. So what am I talking about? Well, it's literally just a little technique that you need to apply consistently throughout the day or over a couple of days. And the focus of this is giving. It's worth defining a bit further because we can get caught up in somehow this kind of like fluffy word of to give, to receive and so on. This is to be an altruistic effort to give. Now this can be giving in so many different ways, but the act of giving I've experienced, and I do find success with other people, is that to give begins to create a sense of happiness. When someone receives something you've given them, they are often very grateful. Maybe not all the time, but enough times. And that can be a good feeling. And that little kind of symbiotic loop between you and another person and you and another situation where you've created a bit of happiness kind of goes inside you at some point. And that's what we use as little stepping stones to maybe come out of this low mood or depression. So what do I mean by giving? Well, giving can be, massive things, or it could be really small things. And possibly what I'm going to suggest is actually trying the small things first. It can be something as super simple as smiling and saying thank you to the cashier. This reciprocation factor, which really kind of starts to create often a happy or nice feeling inside us, can be the stepping stones. So the natural antidepressant I can offer you is to give. And the caveat to this is to say to give without an expectation. You're not going to do it just because someone will smile back at you. You're doing it because you naturally want to do that for someone else without any belief that you're going to get anything back from it. The act of giving, I've experienced, has been a fantastic way to inch my way out of feeling in a low mood. And I really ask you to give this a go and try it out. This, again, I'm trying more examples to make it more kind of creative, but this could be doing something a little extra for your partner, or this could be doing something a little extra for your children if you have kids. In any way that you can find, extend yourself a little bit further and give a bit more. And I often find that creates that mood shift, even incrementally, that gets you out and maybe focusing on things that are a little healthier and more useful and takes you where you want to go. I don't think there's much more to elaborate on that. It's very, very simple. Give when you're feeling low, and you'll notice after a period of time of trying this out throughout a day that your mood can't stay the same. You cannot maintain a depression or a low mood if you continue to give little bits to people throughout the day without the intention of getting anything back from them. This act of giving is a great natural antidepressant. So please give it a go. And as always, let me know in the comments if this works for you or if you have any challenges with it. I'd love to hear from you. And finally, I should say that we all suffer a degree of kind of depression or low mood or feeling like we're under a cloud in some form. So please don't forget to share or like this episode, because the more people who can see it, the more benefit they can get from it. And I'd really appreciate that. And don't forget, you can always DM me on Instagram or Twitter if you've got a particular problem or struggle you're facing at the moment. I'd love to be able to help you. So thank you for your time and attention today. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next episode.
This is how legends are made.